Donald Trump gets top marks in cognitive assessment test in his medical exam. This is amazing. Of course, Trump had his, annual medical exam just the other day. And people are going nuts over it. The media is just going crazy over it. But as far as his mental marks, those were very, very good. Of course, that's been the argument that he's crazy. And apparently that's not the case. This is from The Sun. Can you count backwards in sevens? Probably not. Can you draw a clock that reads 10 past 11 or memorize a list of 5 words? These tasks may seem pretty basic, but make up questions in the world's standard cognitive assessment test. Trump's doctors earlier revealed how the president scored a perfect 30 on the test, where anything above 26 is considered normal, and anything below is a cause for concern. The test, first used in Montreal, Canada, is now one of the most widely respected methods for assessing cognitive health across the globe and is available in 55 languages. Oh, no. You mean he's mentally fit? Oh, God. But there was a press conference where I guess the Surgeon General, whoever it was, that puts on the old plastic glove there, was talking about the health of the president, and the reaction from the peanut gallery was absolutely amazing.
In summary, the president's overall health is excellent. Okay, with that, I'll take some questions.
How much weight have you suggested the president lose?
Can you assess the president's mental fitness for office?
Cholesterol over 220. Do you hope to get it under 200?
Are you ruling out things like early onset Alzheimer's? Are you looking at dementia-like symptoms?
Did he need to be sedated at all? Or he does have heart disease, is that what you said?
The 25th Amendment, a lot of people in the country have been talking about it. Do you believe he is fit for duty?
Sometimes it sounds like he has the sniffles when he's talking.
Do you have a life expectancy range?
Sometimes he sounds like he has the sniffles when he's talking. That is a reason for him to not be president of the United States. Are you kidding me? He has the sniffles. It's winter time, you dumb.
For him based on his results? Is he limited to one scoop of ice cream now?
Is there anything you're keeping from us for privacy reasons?
What are you lying about, you bastards?
Are you confident of his prostate health?
So how deeply in his butthole did you go? That's really what he's asking, right? How deeply in the rectum did you shove both your fists at the same time? Because that Trump ass clown deserves it.
Waist measurement for the president. His weight, I think he's at 239, right? I think it's just shy of obesity.
Okay, screw you. I'm more than 239, and I hope you die of cancer.
It's recommended that most baby boomers get screened for hepatitis C. Did you do a hep C test, or has he had one previously?
Some of the president's friends have told reporters in the past that they think he's a germaphobe, that he washes his hands obsessively.
And what's wrong with that? Now, whether he is or is not is sort of beside the point, but even if, let's say he was the worst germaphobe on the face of the planet, how does that affect in any way his ability to be president of the United States or his future health?
Have you seen any indication of that type of behavior?
There were stroke concerns? You just said there were stroke concerns as well?
No.
What about potential diabetic changes as a result of his weight?
When the president has his colonoscopy at the next physical, will he be sedated?
What? Will he be sedated, or is he just going to allow somebody to drive all the way in his rectum through the entirety of his intestines with a telescope that could probably see Uranus? Is he going to be sedated for that? Well, hell yes, he is. Just like every other person on the face of the planet that has a colonoscopy, you get sedated.
This president asked you about how he could follow his predecessor's example to be as fit as Barack Obama was.
Oh, so smoking, he should take up smoking. Is that what you're saying? Because Obama was a smoker, right? He was just he looked better because he was younger and he was a skinny guy. Yeah, he was a skinny guy and he didn't have a little pot belly on him. So he's got to be healthier even though he smoked, right?
Do you keep a tally of how much golf the U.S. president plays?
Did they with Obama? Well, we did. We know how how much golf he played simply because, well, how can you not know he was playing golf all the time? And he spent more time playing golf than he did being president of the United States. But why is that even a question?
Drug addiction?
Drug addiction?
I mean, any other drugs?
Yeah, no, he has no drug addiction.
Because he doesn't use anything, including alcohol. You don't, anyway. I don't want to get into it. I just get angry because it's not a media. It is an attack Trump thing. And it's, look, I've said this many times. I actually heard Ben Shapiro say this the other day. He's finally waking up to this idea that I've been saying for a long time. I said this probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, that these attacks against Trump are not attack. Matter of fact, it was more than 2 years ago, I think. But the attacks against Trump, if you listen to them and how they're being perpetuated, they're not attacks against Trump. They are attacks against you. They're attacks against the base. They're attacks against people that they deem to be less than they are. It's not that they hate Trump, people. It's that they hate all of us on the right. And by the way, people within the left, you consider yourself on the left, social justice warrior, whatever it is, or if you're in quote unquote one of the protected groups, African American, LGBT, whatever it may be. If you're of one of those quote unquote protected groups, you better, I'm telling you, this is to help you out to be a better and happier leftist. I'm telling you this, you better toe the line politically. You better not disagree with anything that's said or thought ever. You must follow in lockstep, or they will kick your minority ass out of the group. I guarantee.
When it comes to the African American community, you have a plethora of individuals. For example, the black population hasn't given the Republican Party more than 15% of its vote since 1964. And anybody who is deemed a black conservative, I am not one of them. I'm a registered independent, just to get that out the way. But those that I know who are black conservatives are considered pariahs and are ostracized in our communities.
So first of all, I had no idea there was even going to be a protest. First of all, it was like a male feminist came and stomped on my hand. I was trying to get your hat because he threw your hat.
You took my hat right off my...